Hello, everybody. Welcome to the LSE IT Corner. Today, we're gonna work on securing our NGINX a little bit more. And this is a shorter video just so that you guys have an idea how to secure NGINX in general and ensuring that you do some proper securement before you actually have it published to the public, so that you are less of an exposure and less of a chance of being breached and hacked into. What we're going to do is we look at the configuration, what we have right now at our NGINX. And so we go therefore into etc NGINX site enabled. We have one which is a default. And when we look at it, there's not really much configuration wise in it. So the best way to secure it, the easiest way is, of course, with Fail2ban. But there are other methods you can do. As we progress, you'll see some more advanced configurations. But let's do the first more obvious one. And here are my notes. So the first one you can do, you can limit the authentication for HTTP. You can limit the bot search, which is often being used by hackers. And you can also limit your 404 error so that people, when they are scanning your web server, don't get really some of the informations. And because we have a couple applications on here later on, like maybe a PHP MyAdmin or the VP login, because we have, and the XLM RPC, we're going to go to making sure that we can secure that. Here are all the nodes. I'll share them later on that web server where all the nodes are moving forward so that you can actually do it. So the first thing we can do is we can take advantage of the Fail2ban, which we already have in place. So let's go over there, and we nano the configuration file, and we already know that we did a little bit of securing for the NGINX itself, but we can do a little bit more. And the options we have are these three which follow. Please make sure that they point to the right access files and error files, because that is crucial. And they cover HTTP and HTTPS. So later on, if you decide to put an HTTPS link in, then do that. I will show you guys and leave in the description of this video a referral link where you can purchase for less than $5 a year a basic SSL certificate, which is good for 80–90% of the time. So let's take advantage of this right now, and let's go in and add those. So first of all, to go through the steps, what this actually means. So we're doing the HTTP auth as pretty much a securement. We enable it. We do the filter for NGINX HTTP auth. We do the ports, and where we look in the log file if failed entries happen to that. And we say if there are 3 max entries within that time period, then we'll block that person. And we can set certain things up for how long we're gonna do, but we leave it for now as it is. We'll later on revisit it how to advance it further. The second one, same principle, enable for the bot search. Filter is NGINX bot search. I'll show you why those are being labeled and named as such. Same port, HTTP, HTTPS. This time we're going to look in the access log file, not in the error. And we say max 2 and good as. Then the next and third one is for the 404s. So we don't want to have 404s, in other words, to be exposed as much. So we say, okay, true, filter is NGINX 404, same principle, port HTTP, HTTPS, and we look in the access log because that's where these logs will be logged. And then we say, okay, if somebody tries it 10 times within 600 seconds, then we'll ban him for 3,600 seconds. All right. So now we have that saved. We save it already, and we have that in place. Now, the second part is because we defined these, we need to put these filter into place. So the first filter is to define that 404 here up front. Oh, 404, sorry, is down here to make sure that that one is being grabbed correctly. So we'll copy the nano command. I've already done the notes and put that in the correct filter section, which is already correct. And we're gonna take that definition. That definition is very, very simple. So all it does is it looks for a host entry and that it includes the get or post call for HTTP or HTTPS, and then it gives a result back for 404. As soon as that is met, it will trigger this alert. Then the second one is, of course, for the bot search, because that is a custom one as well, because we want to secure certain ones from the bots. So number one, we see already, oh, there's a lot already being included. So let's take a look what we have. We have the fail2ban configuration for URLs don't exist. We have a rec fail. We have a couple other things, and that's pretty much it, right? So what we need to add for that in order to make that work proper is our definition. So let's copy this so that we can see what we can do. And so we have a definition already here. So that's a duplicated entry. We look at the failed recs and we see that there are a few generic ones, right? So you see already failed recs here, very generic for server and whatnot. We see that we actually look for the host similar to here, but these are string searches. They not necessarily are the best choice, but you can use them. So depending on what you want to do, that's you that's what you want to turn on. So in this case, we want to do it this way a little bit. So we're gonna keep the other ones alive, but we're gonna get rid of a few lines. So we're gonna Control K, get off those lines. We don't need the definition because we have the definition already above. So now we say, okay, we don't have anything here and we don't have anything here in it. So let's keep it on the bottom so we can get rid of this line completely because there was nothing to it. But the fail recs is a little bit different, as you can see, between the one above and the one below. So what we can do here for now is say, okay, we want to disable this one by putting a number sign in front of it. So this way, it's already included searches for patterns and whatnot, date pattern. Do we need date pattern? Maybe, maybe not. I don't think we need it. So let's turn this off. We can turn it back on if we want, and then journal match. Yeah, we can leave it on. Exit, save it, and we are done. So now we have these features turned on, but in order for them to be live, we need to restart the fail2ban. So again, service, fail2ban, restart, and then we have that in place. So if we remember from the old prior video, when we actually installed a couple things, we had PHP installed, we had making sure everything with the PHP was correct, meaning our WordPress is up and running. So let's see if our WordPress is still functioning after all that. We are still logged in. It looks fine. We have a little update here. I'll come to that in a second. Here's our server's front end. We can see if that one is working. Yep, everything is working. Nothing really changed. So what we have in place is working proper. I hope you guys like and subscribe these videos because what I try to show in these short series is how to get not only your web server up and running, but also secure it and also to make sure that you can use it for what you want to use it for without having to sweat every time that, oh, is my system really secure? So a couple things which I like to do is I want to add me a little bit of security to it, which we'll cover in the next video as well, which is a way of logging what's really going on your system. So we'll branch into that. We'll also make sure that we do a little bit of verification if everything is okay and secure, and then we'll advance into customizing our WordPress and how to use the posts and the pages to our advantage because they each of them have their benefits. So, and also we want to make sure that the comments section can be controlled better. So there are things coming up step by step. I'll show a little bit on themes, what we can do. Thanks again for watching and have a blessed day.